Good evening. This is April Wagner, and my husband Bob and I are going to be your hosts tonight, and want to say thank you to Melissa for getting this group together, and for Dana, and I know a lot of other people have jumped on with us, so we're super excited about that. But you know, I get the privilege of sharing the LifeVantage opportunity, and I have to tell you, this opportunity has been huge for my husband and myself. We have actually been in the industry for 25 years with one company. We did extremely well with that company. Actually got in at a time where my husband had actually lost his very traditional business, and then we were introduced to this industry. And so we were with that company for about 25 years, and then suddenly overnight, because it was a privately held company, they wound up closing. This is a publicly traded company, so no fears there. And we've been here for about a year and a half now, and we are so super excited. We are so blessed to be with this company. And you know, it always, one door closes and another door opens, and that's just life. And so glad that went on. But you know, I'm going to talk about some products tonight. And then I'm going to have my husband come up, and he's going to talk more about the business side of this. And, you know, whether you're just interested in products tonight, we have some phenomenal products. And as I go through them, I think you'll get as excited as I do. I can tell you, regardless of what company I had been with, once I found out about these products, and you know, kind of mad that I didn't find out about them earlier, but they're so cutting edge. No matter what company I've been with, I definitely would have wanted to use these products. So like I said, you know, the company is LifeVantage. And, you know, so much of what is going on today with our bodies, we use the term that they're being hijacked. And really, you know this from looking at the news and just how you feel yourself, you know, whether it be physically, emotionally, from all the toxins, the stress we're under, the food we eat, the types of food that we eat. You know, our bodies are really, there's a lot being shot at them these days, and we need to do and be more proactive to stay healthy. And so there's a term called biohacking, which means, you know, we're just going to take the genes that God gave us, and we're going to make them the best scenario that we can. So we're going to take control of our biology. We're optimizing our genetic potential, really just becoming the best version of yourselves. Can you imagine just being able to be the right weight, be able to focus, have clear skin, have extra energy? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing. We're just making ourselves be the best version of ourselves. And so there's a term called nutrigenomics, and that's really how the nutrients and these supplements that we ingest affect our genes in a very positive way. This is actually the first of our products, and this was the flagship product. And I'll have my husband tell you a little bit about the history of this product, because it's got a really cool history, but it's an amazing product. And this is the product that is the flagship product of our line. And this is the product I said that, you know, had I been with any company out there, I definitely would have used this product for myself and my family. So what it is just 5 plant-based ingredients, but what a powerhouse it is. What it does is it lowers oxidative stress. And I have a picture of oxidative stress in the next slide. But you know, oxidative stress is really, that's that aging process. It decreases how long we live. It's the quality of life we have. And more importantly, the more oxidative stress we have, the more that leads to disease. So, you know, again, we've got a product here that's all plant-based. There are many peer-reviewed studies on it. But this is an idea of what oxidative stress looks like. And, you know, I'll just pause here for a second and, you know, I don't know about you, but think about your family, you know, certainly your parents. You know, as Bobby and I have gotten older, you know, our parents have had more and more challenges, as do most people, you know, as you start to get into your 70s and 80s and 90s. And I think about how many prescriptions everyone is on. But, you know, if we can reduce this inflammation, this oxidative stress, by 40% in the first 30 days, which we can legally say based on all the studies out there, wow, we have a home run. So you have people that have diseases that they can actually feel, you know, inflammation we can feel, psoriasis we can see. There are certain diseases out there, rheumatoid arthritis, people can feel. You know, you're going to know that you're getting results from these, but really everyone is getting results with these products using the Protandim. Like I said, there are many, many studies out there. We're probably the only nutritional product I know that's on PubMed.gov. And if you're not familiar with that, that's a site where, you know, particularly doctors or anybody in the medical professional go, and they'll want to find out primarily about drugs, you know, and the interactions and studies on them and stuff. And so we've had large universities, large independent universities do a lot of, to date, it's I think 26 peer-reviewed studies on this product because it is so unique. It is you know, so exciting working at a cellular level. You know, what we say that this is activating at a cellular level, where if you're taking traditional you know, nutritional products, antioxidants, those are direct antioxidants. And they kind of work on a one-to-one basis. Using a product like this, we actually have the value of 1,000,000 times per second the antioxidant value. So we don't have to hope and pray that, you know, that direct antioxidant we took, that nutritional product we took, that bowl of blueberries, whatever it is, that direct antioxidant is working. We know we are fully covered 24/7 using the Protandim. Because it is so exciting and so cutting edge, you know, we've been on the news, we've been on TV. The company has done a great job. I know the patents go to 2032 at this point, so we have patents for many, many years at this point. But again, it is a very exciting product. In addition to that, we have kind of like its sister or brother, if you would, Protandim NRF1. And the more the physicians find out about this and the more information we get on this product, this is going to be even more of a powerhouse than our NRF2, if you can believe it or not. You know, this deals with mitochondria at the cellular level. Well, you know, that's the basis for all our energy. If we don't have mitochondria, we're not alive. And what happens is between the ages of 30 and 70, we lose more than half of our mitochondria, which is our energy at a cellular level. That's the energy to have our heart pump, our eyes see, you know, just be able to think. So we need all that mitochondria. We need as much as we can. You know, the problem is once you start to lose it, it's really hard to get back. So we want to be preventative. We want to be proactive because, again, we don't want those disease states by having low mitochondria levels. So again, we want to keep these at optimum health, allow our body to repair itself, let our body have a lot of different energy. This is important. You're going to hear a lot about mitochondria production, really, really exciting to the doctors because of a lot of different disease states out there. And if we can, again, keep our mitochondria in top shape, you know, we are really fighting that aging, that disease states that are out there. We are doing so good. And again, it's just, you know, 5 different plant-based ingredients, nothing tricky in it at all, but it's a synergistic effect of these 2 products, the NRF2 and the NRF1. It's a synergistic effect of these ingredients put together. The cardiologist that created that NRF2 will tell you it was like finding a needle in 3 haystacks. So, you know, that's why all these large independent universities are jumping all over it. In addition to that, you know, we've got a really strong omega, we've got a probiotic. We add all those together to get our vitality stack, which comes very easily in these packets. Because this is such an exciting, and we call this like our forecourt product, because it's such an exciting product, so cutting edge, we actually were the bronze winner for the 2018 Stevie Award. And I have to tell you, these products are continually getting more and more awards, you know, just based on the results and the testimonies. If we could share testimonies with you, wow, just amazing testimonies. We also have a top-notch weight loss line. What I love about this whole line is they've put that NRF2 activation in all of these different products. So I'm going to go into some different products with you at this point, but we've got a strong weight loss line. We've got a great whey protein. We've got a product called Fat Burn. We have been getting so many testimonies from this Fat Burn. Really watch the inches. You take this product 2 tablets a day, and people are getting some amazing results. Some of our doctors are just flowing through cases of this, you know, each month. And then we have a prebiotic, again, which will aid in helping you lose that weight, which, you know, again, keeping a healthy weight is just so, so important. This is Axio. This is our energy drink, and I really want to call it our mental focus drink. It gives me a huge amount of clarity. It comes in 5 different formulations. The 3 here you see are caffeinated, very little amounts of caffeine, and then we have 2 without. But, you know, again, tremendous testimonies across the board from, you know, younger people to older people on just being able to focus, concentrate, get that middle of the afternoon pickup if that's what they need. If they need a morning pickup, alternative to coffee, whatever it might be, this is just an amazing product. Like I said, I personally love it for the concentration abilities of it. This is our skincare line, and again, has the NRF2 activation in it, and we can literally see results with this. I would tell you, if you have not used our skincare line and you are just starting with it, take a picture before you get started. I wish I had. I've gotten tremendous results with this line. I absolutely love it. There's no smell to it. The bottles are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times has somebody sent you skincare, you've ordered skincare, and now they want you to look at a ditto sheet or whatever while you're trying to wash your face and put creams on and stuff. So this is a very easy to use system, but it is very, very results oriented. And that's why I tell people, definitely take a picture before you start it. It's got the anti-aging cream, it's got under the eye, it's got perfection lotion to get rid of those brown spots. We're in Florida, and I can tell you, you know, you have to really watch your skin because of that. And it's got a great cleanser, and you will absolutely love this product line as well. This is our newest product, and the last of the products that I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to have my husband come in and you know, share some of the business opportunity and why we're so excited about it, because this is all that he and I do at this point. But you know, this hair care line, you can see $87 billion industry, but we are getting such amazing results with this hair care line. So for people that, you know, maybe are getting thinning hair or losing their hair, you know, we get 58% reduction in breakage. So somebody with long hair like this, you know, that's huge when I hear that. You know, that certainly got me very excited. But there's a shampoo, conditioner, and then there's a serum that you put in daily. And we are getting all kind of amazing results. You can look at any of our Facebook groups and just see testimony after testimony. I have to say, my husband personally has gotten results. My son has got results. And again, like this, I tell everyone, take a picture before. Because really, you know, I had somebody do the back of my head because I had no idea what it looked like. Most people don't. So, you know, take a picture before you start, and you will be amazed at the different results that you're getting. So anyway, I get to bring on my better half. He's going to share a little bit of our business opportunity, and you're going to be super excited about this. So hold on one second. Thanks.
Good evening. You know, every time I'm Bob Wagner, and every time I hear April talking about the products, you know, we do these Zooms a lot all over the world. And every time I hear her, I just think, I just need to take more of them, you know, and we already use them all to begin with, but I just keep thinking you just can't get enough. But let me give you a little bit of background. I am going to talk to you about the business, and you know, I can promise you this, and I want to share one thing about the products with you. The average person, I don't know if you're familiar with network marketing or the industry of multi-level marketing, but I want you to know one thing. We are a member of the DSA, the Direct Sales Association, and they're always doing studies and surveys and different things, you know, to just try and stay on top of things and keep all the companies progressing along that want to be, you know, an Amazon kind of company, an Airbnb kind of company, an Uber kind of company. And one interesting statistic that I want you to think about as I transition into the business is at LifeVantage, with those products that April just spoke about, the average person stays on our products 6 times longer than the average person on any other product with any other company. And, you know, that 600%, you know, better than the industry average, or 6 times longer. And, you know, that just tells you that, you know, the proof is in the pudding. And, you know, but we've, you know, the products have been sold since 2003. But, you know, it's funny because we're only a 10-year-old company. And we originally tried to sell the products in stores, and this was long before April and I got involved. But the product was so advanced, so new, and so ahead of its time. You got to remember, LifeVantage was a biotech company, okay? When the product, the NRF2 came along, the Protandim and the Nerve2, okay, we attempted to sell it traditionally in the GNCs and vitamin stores like that. And it was so advanced, nobody knew what it did. It just sat on the shelf. The salespeople couldn't explain it. And it wasn't until ABC Primetime did an investigative report on the product. It was John Quiones, you can see him on the screen. And they're normally doing something, when they do a report, they're trying to do something that ends up negative. I always say it's kind of like one of these gotcha things, and it ended up working even better than we were claiming it would work when John Quiones personally used it. Okay, his oxidative stress level went down 45% in just 2 weeks. Now we claim 40% in a month. Okay, but regardless, we switched as a company from that retail sale in a GNC or a vitamin store. We went to direct sales 10 years ago. As a matter of fact, next month is our 10-year anniversary. And we switched into direct sales, which means the product kind of required a testimonial, person-to-person marketing. You needed people to say what it did. And once that happened, the company just went crazy. Okay, we're now publicly traded and have been for years on the NASDAQ under the symbol LFVN. And we just, right now we're doing close to $250 million a year in sales, and we're just getting started. We're doing business, let me see, next slide, in about 15 different countries, with a goal to be in 100 countries over the next 5 years. So, you may look at this and say, well, I live in Dallas. I don't know anybody in Canada or anybody in Germany or the Netherlands. You know what? People know people who know people. And you don't necessarily need to know someone somewhere else. I can tell you this. April and I knew a couple in the Netherlands. Okay, outside of, the United States, we knew. And our business in 18 months, based on knowing one couple, has grown through 7 countries. Okay, so, people know people. We live in a high-tech world. This Zoom we're doing, we could be doing it all over the world if we just send invitations out. And the world has gotten much smaller over the last decade in regards to doing business. So whether you know it or not, you will end up with an international business, the same as we do. What's great is we have a system that's proven. It's simple, it's easy, it works. You don't need to be a salesperson to do this business. It's called social selling or social sharing. Now, we are a network marketing company, and nothing's ever going to change that, okay? But I'm extremely proud to be in that industry and a professional in that industry that, April and I, our team over the last almost 27 years now, if you combine the 2 companies, we've done over $200 million in sales thanks to that industry. And it's a very simple program now. You know how easy it is to get an Uber? There's an app on your phone, you click it, you type in an address, and then you pick one of the cars and they come get you. I mean, it's as easy as that. Well, our goal is to be as easy as that. It's easy. I mean, signing people up as distributors, as customers, that it's as easy as ordering from Amazon or ordering an Uber, okay? And the minute you get yourself your LifeVantage ID number, you text 44222, the word LifeVantage, you'll get a download. You download the app, and you can be doing business from your smartphone anywhere you are, any day, okay? And it gives you all kinds of options on what to do with follow-up, what videos to share. It just walks you through exactly how to do things. And that doesn't even include the amazing, awesome website that we get, okay? The shopping system and the shopping portal and the website is super easy to use. So you can have somebody, they can order right on the spot. You can send them, just share the shopping cart with them through text or email. It's a very easy system for people to be doing business. And, we live in a world now where, time is important, and we don't want to give hours at a time. April and I know Dana and Keith that are in Dallas that, we work closely with, we came over the years through this industry, and it used to be a couple hours at a hotel, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night. And, it's not like that anymore. Now, if you can text, you can do this business. If you can talk on the phone, you can do the business. If you can watch or share a YouTube video, you can do the business. Okay, if you're on Facebook, you can do the business fast. I mean, it's different now because you don't need to be the salesperson. You don't need to be doing the presentation. You just need to share things with people the way you're probably already doing. And we're getting ready, and the growth spurt has started, okay? If you look at the purple star here, we're getting ready to go through a big growth curve with LifeVantage. See, our goal is to be $1 billion a year company over the next 4 or 5 years, and we're only at about 240 million now. So the people that get involved in this window here, right here, where you see these 2 green lines, they're going to experience an amazing growth in this company. As the company continues to advance in the science, continues to advance the product line, continues to expand in other countries, your business is just going to grow and grow and grow. But what I love about it, man, most of the United States is just untapped, wide open, and, there's tremendous opportunity for you and I right in our own backyard. If you go out and you ask anybody, have you ever heard of NRF2 technology? Have you ever heard of nutrigenomics? Have you ever heard of LifeVantage? Have you ever heard of ProTandem? The answer is no on all of those 19 out of 20 times, maybe 49 out of 50 times. So I love the fact that nobody knows about it, and we're going to have an opportunity to brand it and make a household word out of it. Now, here's what's neat. I think based on what the products do, okay, and I'm not making health claims, but they do what they do, okay? I think you should do the business even if you're just planning on using the product, okay? And here's why. You're going to get so excited about the results that you get that you're going to want your loved ones on it. You're going to want the people you care about on it. You're going to want family and friends on it. So why not let the company send you, if you look here where we get paid weekly, let them send you a 40% commission when you endorse it to somebody. We get paid 40% commission on all first orders of all customers and all distributors. So even if your intent originally is just to use the product and get the amazing health benefits that come with it, put yourself in a position to get paid, because you know what? It's going to happen either through your intent of making it happen, but it's going to happen accidentally too, just by talking about how much you love it. Okay, there's 8 ways. Now, I'm not going to cover it all. There's 8 ways that we get paid in the business. Okay, everything that you and I do personally, whether we personally enroll a customer or personally enroll a distributor, we get paid 40%, and that gets paid weekly. All the other bonuses for, developing your team and working with your team, we get paid monthly on that. And what's really neat about it, these are all attainable goals. While we're building our network of consumers and our network of distributors, while we're doing that, man, these bonuses just kick in and kick in and kick in. Okay, even our car program, okay, they call it My Life Venture. That's where you see the blue Jeep. Okay, we got our Jeep back in January. It only took 12 months for us to qualify for it. And granted, we were experienced, but what I want to share with you is this. When we got the vehicle, we got it with the title. We didn't just like get a monthly payment for it. Okay, we had qualified for the Jeep and we got the car. Okay, and we could have taken the check instead, but the value of getting the Jeep was better, so we did that. Okay, besides it's great marketing. Okay, driving around, in a beautiful fixed up, ocean blue Jeep around town. Everybody asking, "What's a biohacker?" We have that right on the hood along with the emblem. So, that's just another bonus. But one of the things that got us very excited is this bottom right corner. The company has a revenue sharing program that everybody can participate in once you hit the elite levels. And the elite levels start right here at Pro 7. And the elite levels are Pro 7, Pro 8, Pro 9, and Pro 10. Okay? And each group, the Pro 10s, Pro 9s, Pro 7s, Pro 8, each one gets 1%. Okay? And they divvy it up amongst the number of people who are at that rank. So let's just use some simple math. 4% of $250 million, that's 250 million. Okay, that's $10 million. So each one of these pools is divvying up $2.5 million. See, it adds up. Okay, that means each month these groups are divvying up about $250,000. And that gets shared by the number of distributors who are at that rank. So as far as I'm concerned, they've covered everything from the new distributor to the distributor that's maybe looking to replace their salary, to the ones that, like myself, that, want to see how far we can take it, and how big it can grow. And they've covered all the bases, and you don't need to take my word for it. Since we're publicly traded, all of our income is published. So this was the year of 2017, and sorry for the small print, I just added it, but this was for 2018, okay? And it shows you the average monthly earnings of the distributors in the business. And this, you can go to Yahoo Finance. This is right in our back office. I just printed this out. But this is all verified by Securities and Exchange Commission. And, when you look at our popular ranks that begin with Pro 3 through Pro 7, that's an average of 600 a month up to 12,000 a month, okay, and everything in between. Now, our top distributors, hey, they're making $1 million a year, 100 grand a month, okay? But it's kind of neat that everything is published, it's verified, and you don't need to take anybody's word for it. So you got two choices, okay? You can get on the products, and when you're excited about it, and people hear and see your excitement, you can not get paid, okay? But if you are going to get on the products, at least get on a monthly subscription and save yourself 15 or 20%, okay? And a lot of these packages here, like the Vitality Stack, the Activated Essentials, a lot of the packages, if you go on monthly subscription, come with free shipping. But what I had said earlier, if you're going to do that, why not just start with one of our packages, okay? And this month, you can save $50. The $50 starter kit is free, okay, when you get a package. So we have a package that's normally $350, that's only $300, okay? And we have a package that is normally $650, that's only $600, and one that's $1,250, that's only $1,200. And what you're doing is you're getting the product, if you look, you're getting about $1,800 worth of product for $1,200. You're getting about $934 for $600. Okay, so all you're doing is just getting an even bigger discount, but you're putting yourself in a situation where if you happen to mention it, if someone happens to ask you, what are you using? Why does your hair look like that? It looks so good. What are you drinking? what's taking that weight off you? You know, how come you're so energized? If someone mentions that to you, you'll have a website, you'll have an app on your phone, and you could just send them a link and the company will pay you 40% commission on it. And you know, you get 3 or 4 of them, and before you know it, you're getting your product for free or almost free. And then, you know, funny things happen once people start making a little bit of money. So I'm going to close with this. I've given you, you know, a general idea. April and I are in this. You know, we had the good fortune of earning multiple millions of dollars in our first opportunity, where we stayed for 25 years. We feel this is a better one. We could have gone with any company in the world. We were free agents. We chose this company. Okay, we've been there 18 months. We are almost to the Pro 8 level after this period of time, and have already qualified for 4 trips and the Jeep. Okay, so we feel we made a good decision, and I'm going to say this. It has nothing to do with me and April. If the program is duplicatable, it's easy to do, and we just have an amazing team of people that, you know, we support when they need support. So get with the person who introduced you to this, get with the person that invited you on, and say, look, I want to get a LifeVantage ID number. I want to get on that product. And since I'm going to use the product, let me see what my options are with starting the business, because it's really the same thing. The starter kit, the $50 it would normally cost if you get one of these packages, is waived. You don't have to pay it. So why just order the product and not get paid when you can order the product in a package and be a distributor and get paid? And it doesn't obligate you to doing anything. It just enables you and provides you an opportunity to do it as big or as often as you may choose to do. Or, you know, like we choose to do it as a profession and as a career. So anyway, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Please get back to the person who shared this information and this link with you. And if you have any questions, they know how to reach us, and we'll be happy to address it. Have a great evening.